You guys should know what my name is by now. My name is Stuttering John. You will have the privilege of watching me eat a pumpkin pie. And for the record, you guys think the dues payer lets you guys watch me eat pumpkin pie? Do you think Neil's brother lets you watch him eat pumpkin? I think you guys know the answer to that in this community, in this Dabbleverse. I think you guys know the answer to that today. We will be eating a pumpkin pie, and that's a fact, Jack. That's a fact backed up by documents. Backed up by the truth! Dues payer, can you tell the truth for once in your life? I don't think you could. It's pretty good. None for the dues payer. None for the 30 failing shows. It's 31 failing shows. If you include Poe on the Go. 31 failing shows and growing. Talk about me, the Duke, the most successful person in Hollywood. Pardon me, folks, it's time for my sparkling water break. So you will watch me drink some sparkling water. That's a fact backed up by documents. And you guys should be having your sparkling water also. Hope everyone's having a good Thanksgiving. I know I am. My son was over a little while ago. Hope you guys are having a good day with your families. And that's a fact backed up by documents. It's pretty good water. Lemon flavor is my favorite. If anyone cares to send it to the Duke, please don't send it while I am streaming. We know Vinny is watching. Vinny, if you're watching, don't send me packages while I'm streaming. You send them before or after. Thank you. And don't call my mother! That goes for you, Neil's brother. You don't call my mother, 87-year-old mother. She's not in the Dabbleverse. She came on my show once to say hi to the Army and Navy. People better start respecting the Duke. There's going to be changes around here. There's going to be some change. It's not going to be a good meeting. It's not going to be a fun one. There's going to be major operational changes if the Duke does not receive respect. This Dabbleverse was created for me. This is my safe space. You don't question the Duke and lie about it. Liars can be tricky. And like I said, dues payer is not going to be a fun one. Not going to be a good meeting. I guarantee you that. Not going to be roses and flowers. You're going to come out a changed man. School! Don't make me tell the story about the frog and the scorpion and what the scorpion says to the frog. Don't make me do it! I will do it. I will tell that story if you bring me to it, dues payer. And we're not only talking about the dues payer. We're talking about 30 failing shows. 31 if you include Poe on the Go. Why they do it? Why they talk about the Duke and lie about it. Liars can be tricky nowadays. You gotta watch them. Because what you do in the dark comes out in the light. It came out in the light, dues payer, in the 31 failing shows if you include Poe on the Go. Everyone should be going to Poe on the Go's channel to monitor his movements. He's one of these 30 failing shows. I don't accept that! Not in this Dabbleverse, not at this time. Let's enjoy our pie, folks. I hope you're enjoying your pie, too. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, we're the ones. And we respect the Native Americans nowadays, but back then, they taught us how to grow corn, and we took their land! We needed that land, but Still, it wasn't right. It wasn't proper. And that's just what happened. It's part of history, folks. And that's just... School! We know the failing newspaper does not know history. He does not know the Declaration of Independence. He does not know the Constitution. He doesn't even know what the Magna Carta is. Signed in 1215 to keep. See, what happened was same with the story of the frog and the turtle and the. See, in the years before 1215, King John was taxed. It's just a coincidence. His name is King John. King John was taxing the peasants, and they revolted, and they made him sign this treaty or agreement, which was known as the Magna Carta. And and there's still parts of the Magna Carta that we use today, and that's a fact. And if you don't believe me, well, then you're a criminal. So don't question the Duke. Don't question me and lie about it. Have some more sparkling water, am I right? You guys know the Duke is always right. You don't question the Duke and lie about it. Trick the Duke. I've had a lot of people try to trick me, but I'm better than them. I'm more educated than them. Graduated top of my class, New York University. Graduated with a gold star. What about that, newspaper? You failed out of second grade for eating glue. You weren't coloring between the lines. You're still using the second grade crayons to write with. So we know what you are. We know. We've been there before. You can't trust a newspaper. There ain't nothing you could trust about that newspaper and his crimes. You can't trust Neil's brother. He's jealous. Neil's brother, and we're talking about Captain Brennan, has never been famous. He's not and never was because he was never famous. That's a fact, Jack. You don't question the Duke and lie about it. How could you do that? How could you feel good about that in this Dabbleverse? Let's go. So this is what we're dealing with. Dealing with a criminal newspaper, a jealous Neil's brother, and 30 failing shows. This is what I have to put up with day to day. This is my life. I'm the most famous person in Hollywood. That's why they're jealous. Chrissy Meyer, I don't know what your name is. I don't care what your name is. You were not respectful to me in that interview. You should respect the Duke. But you didn't. She lied and cheated. Tried to have me talk politics when I didn't want to. That's a fact check. Let's have a little more pie, folks. Pretty good. Mom! Coffee! Let me get some coffee, because I don't know where my mom is. She's not getting me my coffee. That's what we're dealing with in this Dabbleverse. How can I accept that? How can I accept that in this Dabbleverse? Oh. I do not accept it. There ain't nothing I can accept about that in this Dabbleverse. And you guys know it. Some people can't stand the truth. Some people don't want to hear the truth. They're going to hear truth today. Go! That's a 10 pointers, folks. Well, my mom's going to have fun picking those up, am I right? This is what we're dealing with. Criminal newspaper, someone that's not even capable of going bankrupt. He couldn't follow through. He's a starter in life. He doesn't finish anything. Well, I'm going to finish it, newspaper. Howard Stern wanted him off that show when he was on that show. The newspaper wasn't even capable of shining Howard's shoes. He's not qualified to hold my briefcase. in this Dabbleverse. That's a fact. You don't question the Duke and lie about it. Liars can be tricky. But there's going to be major operational changes in the Dabbleverse. We're going to have a closed door meeting with the dues payer and Neil's brother, and I am coming to their houses. There's going to be major changes coming. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving.